This is game 4. Let me update the scoring. All right, sweet. We're going to look for some contested areas.
Okay,
I'm not
let's
exactly
see.
sure what we're going to see here.
I do not know. In our tournament, the qualifiers on Monday, we did have a fight at North Pad with 2 teams. North Pad usually is one of those spots that gets a couple of teams. Furia, they take the north side here, and they are completely alone. I do think, are we going to see Sentinels versus Team Ass? I think so. I think so. Team Ass, one of the newly formed teams, they have to earn their spot. Nope, they're going to Beast. They're going to down Beast. So no, they're not going to contest Sentinels. There's no way we don't have a fight off drop. Chrono, Tempo. Are we having a fair drop with no fights?
We still have a third of the teams to land. No, I see.
Nope. Not at all. Not at all.
C9.
Right here. C9. C9 indeed.
That was an immediate, all landed at the middle. They all tried to land in the bottom middle, and Rocker did not get a gun. So it's going to be a 3 versus 2.
It was a melee death.
C9 with the 2. Going to try to sort this out. We will see.
Okay, Andrew, stay on that fight. I'm going to check the map and see if I see anything else.
Yeah. Naughty going to the roof. Naughty has an R9. Gonna push up. Mose Beaks coming out. Dropping down. Ooh.
Oh, no. And it is a Caustic they're going to fight in C9. Surprisingly gets eliminated early on. They're going to take 20th spot that game. ESA winning that fight. They did have a knock, but they're going to be able to res. Not even a full kill right there. Shipfall, surprisingly to see down here this side, E8 and Team Casuals. Really good shields for Team E8, though. Really, really good shields for them. A purple and a blue. Let's see how the loot's looking for Team Casuals. Not quite as good.
All right, they're going to go in. Let me see if we have either of those.
Team Casuals or Team E8 comms? Let's see.
Negative.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I think E8 really wants to commit to this fight because of their shield situation. Golden's going in looking for some entry damage. Only Vantage in the lobby, if I'm not mistaken.
Bold move.
Okay, Sears showing exactly where they are. You can see they rotated out, so they're not sitting directly in his ult. As Mercy gets down extremely low, but they both got each other, so there are 2 knocks right now. Having an unfortunate door situation right there, as we just saw. If you're not directly centered on that door, you will not get it. Gonna have to reload and get the G7 shot to clean it up, and Golden did get that last shot. GG. Team Casuals eliminated.
With TSM right now, they are pulling up.
TSM lands antenna, so they hear all this fight and reps on Bangalore.
Have Horizon. Look at that.
You want to queue up inside, Jordan?
I'm ulting.
Got one.
Nice.
Sears,
Don't get down here.
Climb back up. Sears, 1 shot, literally 1. Hop in a bat.
I'm going down. Come up outside. Nice. You got 4 thirds.
I'm on the roof, I'm watching.
They're fine. Yeah.
Ping better backpacks.
I
don't have ulti for this, so ping's careful C9. Or actually LG. C9 died.
Yeah. I'm going to grab the juicers, okay? And
All right, take us out of those comms. We'll let them loot up. You guys hear that game awareness out of Hal. He knows where teams land. LG, Luminosity's been landing fish farms, so he knows that those are the teams that potentially have a chance to rotate and third them. But I'm going to move over now to NRG and Sentinels as they're taking some shots at each other at checkpoint. You guys in chat
Yeah.
can do exclamation point standings if you want to see the current scores, exclamation point standings or exclamation point bracket.
Nice shots there from Nathan with the car.
Oh my gosh, did you see sweet scout shots right there? So clean, so precise. 100+ damage. As he's going to probably get this Horizon out, but getting extremely low himself, not able to get the knock on the other Horizon. Needs to hurry, slide in. Just missed the tactical to get the height there. 2 players up. 2 players up on energy.
2 players up on Sen as well.
And Sweet's going for blood. He's going for the thirst, gonna lock it in.
We're going to show both
Nope.
point of views.
Okay, I'm on Team Energy. Andrew is on Team Sentinels. Sentinels here, Energy here. Oh, door battle. Sweet getting shot in the back. Can Guild clutch this? And it is not enough as Energy get eliminated, and you can see Crust not even getting cracked at that moment there. So that was a great fight. Could have gone either way. Both teams losing a player early on, but Team Sentinels win that 3v3. But guess
Yeesh.
what? They need a reset, and they need to reset ASAP because Team Fury is on their way. Here they come.
Yeah, so we're on his Watson pulling up here. I'm not sure if they know exact. Yeah, they see now. They see now. The TAC's probably going to come out. The TAC is out. They're going to see low health. They're going to see low health, and they're going to want to push immediately.
It is
Ult's
just
coming
Seer
down.
ult after Seer ult.
They're probably going to try to full run. They may even drop low ground. They go high ground.
All right,
Nice
his
knock
Watson
there.
taking the tactical immediately after. Now on height, now they have the advantage, and that is going to be a good cleanup for them as Sentinels get eliminated and Furia
Deja.
win that. It is deja vu. It really is. Okay, there's no one around them at all. They're fine. Guys, a
Man.
couple of updates on the map, though. Team Luminosity Gaming in zone. Only team right now in zone, but they're fine. Again, they land fish farms. They're just taking their sweet time coming in. Probably going to try to maybe scan Beacon, get some more zone information. 100 Thieves. I see Team Liquid is also shooting a bit. Liquid running a Loba. Liquid running a Loba.
Hear me out. The issue for me is with Seer, we've seen it in every single fight now. The Seer pulls up, he hits a tactical, you see the people are low, and you just int. I think it's too much information.
It's too much. Well, Seer does it all. Seer does the wall hacks. Seer does the canceling of not only heals but abilities. Seer does everything.
Because Furia wouldn't have pushed that hard. They only push that hard when they see that the other team hasn't fully healed yet. And not only does it reveal their low health, it cancels the heal, and then they throw the ult, and they can see where everybody is. Like, it's just too much, man.
So fun to play, though. If we're being honest, I do love playing Seer. I play Seer in ranked a bit. Chad, if you feel up for it, what legend do you main? What legend do you main? We would love to see. Maybe we can find some common ground. Even if you're rooting for a different team, it's nice to see. All right. You don't. Rev? Okay. 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 SSG going in. Gonna drop the smoke. A grenade inside. And they're deciding not to push this fight. I wasn't sure if he was gonna ult. I wonder what changed their mind. Also, SSG opting to run a Bloodhound, Andrew, instead of a Seer. What do you think about that?
I like Bloodhound. Bloodhound is really, really good for fighting. Not as good as Seer in a lot of circumstances, but if it's like just a brawl, like if it's just a nasty brawl fight, Bloodhound's really good.
Okay, they're gonna try to quickly go up and around to what the area we call Jurassic Park. Frex is super low here. Oh no! Madness with the 301 from a mile. Did end up getting the shots there. His team's gonna try to body block some of these. They probably don't have the ammo to fully get that thirst, although that is a white knockdown shield. Not that much health on that shield, as you can see the teammate here trying to punch for some cover as they don't have an angle and they can safely get that res off. We have a cluster here. We have a bit of a cluster here in Mill. I'm taking it over to Mill. As you can see, Furia going through it again. Furia do lose a player, but they have a solo Horizon there left. Team Ass does get eliminated, and there's a whole new team here they're going to have to fight off. This is going to be incredibly difficult for them. I do not know if they can do this. As they're taking zone damage, going to go down here. It is all down to his Watson, as he has to hit a heal and is not going to be enough. That PK shot is going to just satisfying PK shot mid-air. Who got that final shot?
And then probably all three
Was that
of them.
Dupe? Was it Dupe with the PK shot midair? That was nice. I wish I could have seen that from his POV. Optic.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick look at the overall map here. We are in round 2, 15 seconds before it is done closing. It doesn't hit that hard at the moment, so these teams can just chill out here. This is a nice big map, though, so we do have good spacing. SSG is going to chill over here. Where's this zone going to pull, I'm wondering?
Guys, Furia got 5 kills that game. 13th place, but 5 kills. So do not worry. That is good. That's a good game for them. They're getting the kills. They're not quite getting the placement they want, but 5 kills. I mean, they had more kills than any team that's alive. ESA has 3. Optic has 3, but they are eliminated, but they did have 5 kills.
LG on the edge over here, looking like they're going to probably have to fight Nightmare on the way in. Nightmare is gating them pretty good. We'll have to see if they actually hold this. They're definitely aiming at it. They want it. They see it. They like it. They shoot it. And like I said, this is going to be pretty tough for them. They don't have a whole lot of place to go. They might just back out and hit the old Valkyrie ult. You know what I'm saying? The old Valkyrie ult, get out of jail free card.
See a request for wanting to see this screen here, right here. Here you go. We do have a couple of teams eliminated.
But hold up, but hold up, but hold up. We fighting. We got Yanya just got down, and it looks like LG is going to continue to try to fight. They're going to leave Yanya, and it does look like Nightmare does successfully get that gatekeep, and LG has to turn around and go back. A couple teams flying in right here. We have OG landing in. OXG just, ooh, they're getting, oh, it is literally aim practice for these teams. They're just flying up in the air. Who are they getting shot by? There's a team on the side here shooting them. There's
I think
a
it's
team
100
over here
thieves. I
shooting
think it's
them.
100
Yeah,
thieves shooting them.
They're just in bad shape over here. OXG is gonna be a duo as well. So we have OXG as a duo, LG as a duo. Everyone's trying to get into zone. This is a pretty far zone pool for TSM. SSG has a pretty, RNG also all gonna be trying to get into this side here. So it's gonna get pretty nasty for those teams.
Yep. 100 thieves just securing a kill for themselves as they did get the thirst on OXG. Onmu running Ash. Onmu running Ash. 100 Thieves was one of the first teams to run the Newcastle meta. Newcastle Watson. I love 100 Thieves trying different comps out. I think out of all the teams in the lobby, they changed their lineup so incredibly often. They changed the legends that they run. I remember early on, they were one of the first few teams to even run Seer. They also ran when they won ALGS a couple seasons ago. They had an interesting comp that not a lot of people were running too.
TSM is trying to fly in. There is a lot of places that are already taken. They're going to land directly on a fight. Verhulst is in.
Okay.
Landing
this is Team Nightmare
on a fight.
Firsty, the only one up on Team Nightmare, getting a crack though.
This
really
is
good
gonna
shots.
Be crazy. We're gonna go into comms. This is gonna be tough for them.
Real.
I don't know if it's gonna hit anything.
We just gotta
We should
survive.
push off of it. We should push off of it. We have to push off.
We should.
Close right.
Left side, left side.
Close right. Close right.
Hardcore.
I got one.
I got one.
Hey, one guy left, I think. One guy on the team left.
He's just getting shot in the back. It really wasn't much he could do.
I don't know. I don't know what else to do either right there. Like.
G2 only having one player up, but the G2 wasn't necessarily the only issue. It was them getting shot by other teams in the area. And here's one of the teams here, Luminosity Gaming, as they rotate up and around. Only two. So, but it's a 2v1 right here, and they're probably going to clean up G2 and eliminate them. G2 do get eliminated, but this was the team that. Oh my God! There's so many teams shooting right there.
Yeesh.
The indicators. The indicators. As they are now getting Horizon ulted. It is not going to be enough. This is Team Free Agent Turtles, I believe. LG Nemigo with just a sliver of health, and he gets eliminated right there.
What was so funny? I didn't see it.
There were 10 teams shooting. It's just everyone was just looking right there. You need to see this team up here. They have a trident for extra cover. There's a team in the IMC that was also shooting the fight that happened here, and a team back here that was shooting them. So they were just getting shot. Everybody was looking at this poor little hill, as you can see by all of the death boxes that are left here.
This is crazy though. We only have 6 squads up. This is like super rare for this type of server. There are a lot. There's more room in this area. I feel like we could have more than 6 teams right now, but that's what we've got. And people are so good at shooting each other out of the air too. Where do we want to go here? We are Valcolting to the rocks. To the rocks. These rocks are pretty decent. They're gonna hold. Okay, so we got the team in the IMC, got the team on the rocks, and
So you asking guys, the teams that are alive, really quickly, we show you here. I do not want to miss action, but these are the teams that we have alive. Turtles, SSG, Liquid, ESA, 100 Thieves, Optic. Those are the only teams that are left alive.
Team Liquid died to zone trying to Valk ult.
100 Thieves also just getting eliminated there.
Sorry, that was 100 Thieves dying to a Valk ult, sorry. 100 Thieves, they were trying to Valk ult. They got shot out of the air by Team Liquid and ended up dying there while we were looking at the scores.
This one team is just hanging out in the IMC still.
Yeah, it's ESC and the IMC. We got Team Fat over here on the rocks. Optic up here on top of these tall rocks here. I don't know really who's going to fight next. We'll have to just keep a really close eye. No one's even shooting at each other at the moment.
The IMC team is stuck inside. They're going to have to take some zone damage, but they'll have to move here really soon.
SSG looking really good over here on the staircase under the bridge.
They absolutely are.
They're in the best position. All these other 4 teams are kind of vying for a spot right here. These 4 teams, this is going to be awkward for them.
Do we have SSG or Optic or Liquid comms by any chance? Or ESA?
We need to get these guys up in here, man. We got ESA.
Okay. Well, ESA's stuck in the building. I don't know what they're going to do to get out, but we can go ahead and, as they have to rotate, listen to them. But it's going to be.
Let's hear the.
It's going to be a really tough rotate for them.
Probably shit. There's nothing possible.
Our
Either
worry is about getting the fucking
under the
Valko
bridge.
first.
Under the bridge, maybe
Under the bridge
that's
is taken. Under the bridge is taken.
Yeah, but they can't split both. They either take bottom or height.
All right, we gotta test that Valko now.
What's your Valko now?
You gotta test it right here.
I cannot.
Alright,
Oh, we're done.
We just died.
why'd you press it?
Cause I don't know. I was hoping like you'd turn enough. I don't know.
No, bro. I don't know why'd you press it. If we can't do it, just swing out.
All right. We'll let them figure that out. We'll let them figure that out. That's tough. That was really tough. Sometimes it looks like, when you hit a res, you're safe, but when you start to stick a res, you get pulled into zone a bit. It's just...
All right, let's go. We got Team Liquid under pressure. They got Optic above them, and they got a team on the side
SSG
as well.
behind them. Yes.
All right, what's Optic going to do on top there?
Optic seems to be focused with SSG as they're rotating in. Look at this. The Seer ult is down. They're focusing. They're full sending on SSG here. Bangalore bombs are down. They're going to have to move out of those. Getting hit. Duke did take a slowdown and a hit from those bombs.
All right, they're going to push in. They want to take SSG spot, but they don't really need to.
Skittles going in.
Yeah, we got 3 teams up.
That's a really good play right there with the Arc Star dropping down to hit the PK shot before it explodes. And Team Liquid rotating around as I see at the top of my screen here. Gonna play behind the rock and then maybe put Optic now in a kind of a bad spot. Optic Gaming having a great game with a bunch of kills already. 6 kills on them. 3 squads left. SSG down below, Optic on top of the bridge, and Team Liquid just over to the side. Oh, Drop's getting down to almost 1 shot there, as you can see by the health indicator.
We have, man.
We do not have any of these teams in comms, so you have to listen to us as we watch. I'm spectating Optic, looking for them to get the dub here. Look how close together they are playing. Liquid has an angle. If they move from that little area there, Liquid's got an angle on them.
Pushing up. Nice shot
Hitting
from Noct.
Noct is the only one left on his team, but he is full health, and they're getting shot from both teams here. Gonna try to get the knock and the punch kill, and they do get a couple of those kills, as now it is only 2 teams left. Team Liquid getting the dub overall. I will say, Optic dropping off that height there, picking that fight early on. They did get a couple of kills. It was a risky play out of Optic, but it ended up getting them a couple kills. But Team Liquid showing incredible patience, win that game.
Yeah, they were both kind of stuck, one on top of the bridge, one underneath, and they kind of knew there's nothing they could do to really win the game, so they just had to push into each other and go for second place there.
I see a couple people asking about this tournament. Yes, this is part of a $100,000 series, you guys. Huge shout out again to Hyperlux for putting on such a big event. Andrew and I are honored and proud to be part of this event. We will be casting and hosting the Thursday events here from Hyperlux. There's qualifiers on Monday. We're going to be hosting and casting from our end, from our stream, His and Hers Live. Make sure you drop a follow on both sides so you don't miss out on any of the action. There's tons of watch parties too. I know Nicewig's going to be doing watch parties. I think Daltouche will even be doing watch parties. So make sure you follow Minus Tempo's socials, Chrono's socials. Chrono is doing nonstop updates with scoring. So lots of people involved in this series. We're extremely excited to be part of it. Great game as we are going to move on to game number 5, but Team Liquid with 11 kills in first place.
You hate to see that team die trying to Valkyl. That I don't think they could have lived either way. The team that was hiding in the IMC, that was ESA. I mean, it just is what it is. It didn't. I think they're dead either way. There, they tried to Valkyl out of a little sliver, and then basically all the other teams were just trying to jump onto the bridge. But man, and also TSM FTX not having the best of luck with their rotates with the Valk right now. It's just Valk, the Valk ult is much shorter and you fly lower than normal, so you have to make really split-second decisions on where the heck you're gonna land. Sometimes you just get unlucky. Like sometimes they could have landed on that fight and got 6 kills and lived, but I don't know, man.
Interesting stat for you: 1 seer out of the top 5 teams. Seer, while dominates World's Edge, tighter quarters, tighter fighting, 1 seer on the top 5 teams. You love to see that. A little bit more diversity with the legends on Storm Point than we were seeing on World's Edge.
And that's only 3 seers in the top 10 teams there, so.
I'm talking about diversity with legends, but unfortunately we do see a Valk on pretty much every single team here. I think everyone is running Valk except for 1 team.
The difference is like I think Seer makes a bigger impact in fights, so it feels more oppressive, you know, like when you're trying to hit a bat, you get Seer's more nasty. Like I think for me, I don't like Seer because it just feels very oppressive. Valkyrie doesn't feel oppressive because it's like kind of stuff happening behind the scenes when people are rotating. But both of them are a little bit too much.
All right, guys, look what just popped up on my desk. It is going to be the current scores after 4 games. We're done with World's Edge. We finished all 3 there. That was our first game on Storm Point. SSG taking first place with 46 points. ESA in second place with 41. G2, remember, they came out really hot. They had a good game, a good start. 35 points, 100 Thieves, rounding out the top 5, as well as C9 with 32 and 29 points. These scores are all still so incredibly close. Okay, SSG on top right now. ESA. I know that they're kicking themselves a little bit for that last rotate, but again, they played incredibly well. They were in that IMC and they were able to snag quite a few kills from all of the teams that were on that hill as we were watching, you know, Luminosity and Team TSM in that one area that was getting shot from everywhere. Yeah, I don't know, guys. We're not playing the ads, but if anyone's who is able to play the ads, if we could play them before we start the next game, let's get the ads so we can hopefully have a clean game. I don't want you guys to miss any action. Now, I will say I do think you can sub to the Hyperlux channel if you want to avoid any and all ads. You can sub to their channel. No matter what, please do drop a follow though, because we're going to be doing this every single Thursday. You want to see an idea of what's going on, make sure you're following the socials. We do have a list of everything. Yeah, I just don't know where it saves to. I just don't know where it saves to.
Downloads.
Okay.
And then so
Okay. Okay.
But either way, it's better. It looks better on that screen that I have.
All right, guys. Looks like we're about ready to go. One more quick ad break and we'll get this game 5 started. I hit start. Get the game updated. Game 5 of 6, second to last game.